Hey girls, this is a tutorial for Miss Amy B's makeup at Studio Classical and Contemporary. So first Bree's moisturised and she's done her primer, so now we're going to move on to the foundation. What we have here is Krylon Paint Stick, which is awesome for coverage, anything to do with dancing, performing. This is the one you need to get. So I've got her shade OB because she's got an olive undertone. If you do come in store, we'll match you up. And this is our matching brush that we use because it's quite difficult to get on because it's very thick. So I'll start applying that to the whole face. This will cover tattoos, pimples, blemishes, everything, so it's pretty good stuff. Now you can also, if you find it takes a while just brushing it off, you can paint that one on like that. Okay, so this is our Masquerade white eyeshadow, so number 2. So you have to come in store and we'll give you all of these ones. This is the best white, it covers everything, it's awesome and it's quite pigmented. So we start in the inside of the eye here and then come up. As you can see, that was only one little brush I did there and it comes out really pigmented. So you don't have to use too much of this, but I like to use a fair bit so it looks nice and white. Stands out as well because on stage it's hard to see your makeup if it's not bright. So that is your white there. I only shade to about halfway because we've got our brown on the outside. And then you just do the other eye exactly the same. I'm just using a thick brush for this one, just because you don't have to have it perfect as long as you're covering the inside of the eye. Awesome, and that's the white. And then we go through with the gold, which sits right in the middle for Amy's makeup. So I'm using the same brush, but without the white on it. So same brush, just a thicker brush. And this is your gold that you'll be using, which is shade 05. That's your gold. So I just place that in the middle of the eye and get a bit more pigment out. So just keep on brushing. So the gold just sits in the middle. And I just do this roughly because when we're near the end, that's when I smooth all the edges out. But just for now, just place it in the middle. And then the other side. Alrighty, so that's the gold just roughly done there. And And then we go from, Amy has changed from her plum to a brown, which is going to be a little bit darker, but it's awesome color as well. That's a 47 that she's using, which is the brown, this one here. So I use a brush like this to do a C shape around the edge. So you're curving into the gold. This one is easy to blend with. So just blend around the edge, so you're practically doing like a C shape. Then grab some more to make it a little bit darker. I normally blend at the top like halfway, so it makes the eyes look bigger. So that's one eye, that's just roughly done, and then we go through and fix it up at the end, and then we'll do the second eye. These eyeshadows last a long time as well. Pretty good, pretty pigmented, which is nice, so they come out really easy. And they're only $15 a pot in store, but they'll last you a couple of years. Alrighty, so that's the brown roughly done. And then I'll go through and shade it all in. So I use a clean brush, the same as the other one, and just shade it in. And then at the end, I like to apply a little bit more gold. Sometimes I use my fingers, or I can use a brush again. I'm going to try putting it on with my finger just to make it a little bit darker, the gold. So just rub your finger in the pot and then pop it on from there just to make it a little bit more darker. And just the other side. So we like to make the colours quite bold, so then you're standing out on stage, which is nice. And then I'll start to shade the white back through. Alrighty, so that is your eyes done, and then you will be doing your liquid eyeliner next. This is the liquid eyeliner I like to use because it's got a really sharp edge, but it's easy to use for mums. And that's it there. So I start from just in the inside of the eye and work my way to the edge. And tick it all the way up where the eyeshadow is beginning here. As you can see, it's really easy to apply this one. And it's waterproof, it stays on, it's awesome. I use this as well when I go out, but for dancing it's perfect. And that's one eye there. On the other eye, I like to do it the opposite way just because it's it's my right hand I'm using on the left eye. But that's your eyeliner there. And then I'll get Bree to look up for me. And I'll get her to look up to the roof. You pull one lid down. This one's pretty easy to use. Just draw on the inside of the lid there. It's pretty easy to apply that one, and that's one lid done. And then the other one, I just connect it together as well. Awesome, and that's the other eye. So that is your liquid eyeliner done there. Next we have the amazing Krylon. Once again, Krylon is all stage makeup. This is their mascara they've brought out. It's got a bit of volume, this one as well. So I'll start from just mascaring the lashes. If they're old enough, they can do it themselves, but with the littlies, just try your hardest. Now we are putting lashes on Bree today, just because she's going for the older look. So I think Amy said girls that are in the older class and solos and stuff are welcome to wear just faint lashes, not crazy ones, just nice plainer ones. And I do like to mascara the bottom lashes as well. Alrighty. Now that is your lashes done, and then we will put lashes over the top at the end, but I'm going to start doing the brows now. This is Melanie Maris Brow Code. This stuff is amazing. So it's a little wax pot, and what we do is we start from the middle, and I'll show you. This stuff is waterproof. It's pretty much amazing. So if you're sweating on stage, it's not going to come off. But it does stay on to the next day, as we've all kind of used it now. It's awesome. So we just start from the inside of the brow here. And because we are doing a dance look, I like to do them quite dark so you can see them on stage. So you start from the inside, drawing above. And then I like to work my way from the top here. So just drawing that little edge in. So you can just follow the brow, but brows definitely have to be on the face for a stage look, especially with any type of dancing. So you can see their facial expressions as well. But brows are a big thing these days. So then from there on, once I've drawn half the brow on, just like to use the other end of this awesome stick, and then I will shade up. Okay, so from there, I'm just shading it back through. Awesome, so that is one eyebrow there, done. We do have a tint that you put over the top. For now, I'm just using the pot. These ones are awesome. They're only $29.95 and they'll last you a good long time. And then you've got your brush as well, which will last forever. That's your brush. It's amazing. So we'll do the next brow. So just shading from the inside again. We have all different types of colours in this as well. So if you're quite light, we've got blondes. Alrighty. So yeah, you just follow the brow, and if they don't have much of a brow, I just like to pencil in as what I can, pretty much. But this stuff can make you look like you have brows if you don't have anything. So it's awesome. Alrighty, so just shading underneath there. You can go darker and darker if you like darker brows. For now, we're just doing a light coat. Alrighty. Alrighty, so that is them done. And I just like to brush it all through so then it's even. But that's just a light coat of that. That's a brow coat there. But you can see it makes a big difference. Alrighty. Now we're going to get to the blushes now. So, Miss Amy just likes a light brush. So that's it there. That's a Krylon. That's a light one. We also have a masquerade one she does like. But just a light one on the side of the face here. I use a nice thick brush to get this one on. You can go more in depth with the makeup, but for now, just for the mums that are starting up, this is just a blush is fine. You can do highlighters if you have highlighters at home, or a little bit of bronzer on the cheek. But for now, just stick with your blush, which we like to put on so you can see that on stage. Awesome. So we like to do that one quite nice and bright so you can see it. Alrighty. So now we're going to start with your lips. Miss Amy likes to use number 10 lippy, which is by Masquerade. I'll just grab it out. This is the matching pencil. So we've got a red pencil by Krylon and we've got it by Masquerade as well. So I just start from the top lip there. And just shade it down. Make sure your pencil's always sharp, it works better. This one's a little bit blunt, so it's a little bit harder to apply. Alrighty, so that's your lip lining done, and then we'll go to the Masquerade. Number 10 lippy that Amy uses, a nice red with a little bit of a finish. So I'll just get you to separate your lips. These are $19.95 and they will last you a long time as well. All the makeup in here lasts, so you won't have to be buying more. And I'll just get you to your lips together. Perfect. Now always take your lippy to the concert as well to touch up. Okay, so this is our lashes. Miss Amy just likes a subtle lash, so nothing too dramatic. This is the glue we like to apply it with. This will last you for years. It's awesome glue. It's quite big as well. So we'll start to apply these ones. I popped one on already. They're pretty easy to apply. So I'm just putting the glue on the lash now. Most of the teenagers should know how to do this, but you can put it on your littlies. So just a little bit of glue, because it's pretty strong, it's awesome glue. And just place it. And I just place it there for at least a couple of seconds just so it sticks down. Awesome, and I let that sit for at least maybe a few more seconds, maybe 30 seconds, just to let the glue really set in and go clear. And to finish Brie off today, I'm using a setting spray. You can keep to your powders, but I use a setting spray by Krylon. Let us know if you ever want one. We can order it in for you. Awesome. So I'll get you to open up for us. And that is your makeup done.